Welcome to the Wheels for Meals training series, sponsored by St. Francis Sports Medicine to benefit Meals on Wheels of Greenville. My name is Nigel Darrington. I'm a USA cycling coach, and today I'm going to be talking to you about changing a flat tire. This is part 11 of a 12-part series. I'll want all of you to work through this exercise with your own bike, so I hope you have tools. I have a floor pump, but I want you to use the pump or CO2 cartridges you carry with you so you will know how to use them. The front wheel is the easiest to remove, so we will show you how to change the rear tire today since it is a little more complicated. First, start by changing gears to the smallest rear cog using the shifter in your right hand. Once you have done that, the easiest way to complete the removal is to turn your bike upside down. Release the quick release or loosen the nut holding your axle and remove the wheel. Check the outside surface of the tire for obvious damage or foreign objects. Make sure you check the whole tire. Release the Presta valve by unscrewing it or the Schrader valve by just depressing the pin in the center and let out as much air as possible. Press the tire away from the rim. Directly across the wheel from the valve, insert the tire level spoon end under the bead of the tire and pry the bead up and over the rim. Clip the tire level hook on the spoke with the hook end of the level. If the tire is too tight to continue peeling it off, use a second tire level a few spokes away from the first and pull it around the rim. Remove only one side of the tire. Push the free edge of the tire back across the rim at the valve and pull the valve out of the hole in the rim with the remaining tube. Now it's time to check the inside of the tire to make sure no foreign object is still in the tire that caused the flat. If it is clear, you can insert a new tube or the patched old tube. Lightly inflate the new tube to give it shape and slide the valve back in the valve hole in the rim. Pull the tire over the tube at the valve and then ease the tube back in the tire using both hands. Be patient and take your time. Starting at the valve, begin pushing the bead of the tire back under the edge of the rim with both hands working toward the far side. Make sure not to pinch the tube between the tire and the rim. At the far edge, it can get difficult to work the bead over the rim, and you may resort to using the tire levels backwards to pry the tire completely back on. Check your work to make sure the bead is on all the way around. Then inflate the tire tube to about 30 pounds and recheck to make sure the tire is seated on the rim on both sides of the tire. Finally, you can now pump the tire back up to the recommended pressure that is normally found on the sidewall of the tire. Mount the tire back on the bike, check for alignment, and close the quick release or replace the nut. Spin the tire to make sure it is true and not rubbing on anything. Don't forget to pick up your old tube and the tools that you may have used. Now you're ready to get back on the road.